Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 10 of The Road to 10,000. All three tracks that were up for pick we've already raced before in the series, and I think I'm going to stop worrying about that so much. We've already had some decent diversity shown throughout the first 9 episodes rather, so like I said, I think I'm just going to take it more laid back. After the I don't know if I'd call it a debacle, but episode 8 was undertone of salty, and the episode that I just recorded, which was episode 9, this is directly following. I feel like I had a much more laid back narration style, just kind of enjoying the game, and I enjoyed it so much I ended up doing 5 races, I believe, as I'm gonna go wide for the coins here, try to cut off the other racer, and that should give me a boost to literally just blow right by him, although I don't know if he was doing slides, so that might have been partly it. As I even got the air horn in first, so I think it is only lap 3 out of 7, but I could very well show you right now why Baby Park is easily front runnable. I'm not even doing the no item shortcut. As you can see, there's the grass bits on either end. You can actually hop right over them. If I drifted like that and charged a mini turbo, you can get over it with a super mini turbo. As I'm now lapping these guys, I need to be careful though, because if they pull like bullet bills, I just heard a blue shell coming, so there's the air horn to knock away the blue shell. Even though you might not have seen it because I was inked, I can just throw the banana out behind me, try to fish for someone, and at the very least protect my lead as I end up getting bulleted. That's exactly why generally on Baby Park, when you're front running, you want to stay about a half lap ahead of everyone. You don't want to fully lap people, because then you're thrown into the bullshit of green shells, red shells, bullet bills flying around. But yeah, Wario always wins. Wario always wins. Satisfying horn, if I've ever heard one. So we're gaining, I do believe by the end of episode 10 we will have already gained 1,000 points, which means if we continue at that rate, it'll only take 50 episodes, which is redonkulous. It's not what it's gonna take, but we're improving. We're climbing at a crazy rate. These two tracks we've already played. Bowser's Castle, as I began to mention in the last episode, one of my favorite tracks, probably in my top 5. When I talk about favorite tracks in this game a lot, it's top of something, not just my favorite track behind, because a lot of them are tied. Like, I don't particularly like Ribbon Road more than Bowser's Castle, or vice versa, but they're probably both in my top 5. Like, they're just incredibly fun tracks with great music. Specifically Bowser's Castle when it comes to the great music. I hope to God we get Bowser's Castle right now, because if we get Ribbon Road, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Looks like we're gonna get Bowser's Castle. No! Okay, we get Cheeseland. That's a nice consolation prize. Guys, we're still looking for that Bowser's Castle. I've built it up so much, I better do well the first time we play there, but it seriously is one of the more fun tracks in the entire game. It involves a couple good ramp drifts, it involves a really nice shroom cut at the end, and it involves jazz mixed with hard, heavy rock, if you can imagine that. But until then, we just get Cheeseland, which has awesome music by itself. So I'll throw that green shell out to protect myself. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, and both green shells hit me. Luckily, it looks like that Japanese Morton Blue Falcon also got hit, which, to be completely honest, in this lobby is my main competition. It does look like somebody else knows what they're doing in this low lobby. Or they could just be using the best setup in the game and not knowing what they're doing, you know. Either works. As left, right, left, down that, slide there. Come around this corner, and if you don't have a shroom, 3 right hops and then soft drift. And I interrupted it, but you totally just heard it. Wario said fuck off again. I told you guys. You probably didn't believe me. Ah, damn. I could not see where I was going, to be completely honest. I could listen to the soundtrack for years, man. This is like... Ah, fudge. Okay, I released the mini turbo way too early, and it threw off my alignment like crazy. Gotta actually focus here on lap 3. I can't just enjoy the music. As I pulled Trip Shrooms, you know what I was saying earlier about whoever wins on Cheeseland, it's just whoever pulls Trip Shrooms lap 3? Well, I'm about to win. I can just hold these the whole lap. As you can see, you ramp drift off of that boost ramp, and gives you that extra little pop when you land. Let me try to show off this ramp. I know last time I raced on Cheeseland I wasn't able to do it, but as you can see, it just drops you to a weird location. Pretty sure Wario just lifted his leg there while I was using the horn. A little bit weird, but yeah, as you saw on lap 3 there, I don't even know what my commentary was lap 3. I just enjoy that track so much. I just let the music kind of sink in and just Mario Kart 8, such a fun game. Can you tell the mood has changed since 2 episodes ago? Oh man, it's just when you pull Trip Shrooms on that course, it's really hard to lose, unless someone gets shock. I suppose I'm feeling cocky. I'll vote for a Cloud Top Cruise. Haven't played it yet in this series. Hands down the track that I'm the worst at. A lot of people like it because it's based off of Gusty Garden Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy, and yeah, you know, one of the best games for the Wii. I guess what I could explain here as the timer counts down is something I touched on really briefly in the last race of last episode, but I never really finished my thought. I mentioned a couple episodes ago how tricking cancels out your momentum, and generally if you have a boost you don't want to trick. You can actually use the momentum canceling to your benefit. As you saw last episode on Ribbon Road, I mentioned that if you use a mini turbo it cancels out your horizontal momentum, much like on Dragon Driftway when I had the star. And I was going over that ramp, I tricked to cancel my forward momentum because the next turn is directly to the right, and it's a lot easier to make that turn if you don't have all that forward momentum. So, having tricks cancel your momentum sounds bad at first, like only bad, right? You're like, why would the game do that? It can totally be used. I just went too tight on that corner again, and that's like one of the more important corners to get the red turbo in. Hopefully that red shell's not for me. It's not good, and I pulled a banana. As we're off to the races, boys. I'm not gonna say anything. It's about to talk about winning, but this is Mario Kart 8. You can't talk about it that early. As I actually get the 3-coin glider, that's impressive. And I get a decent soft drift there. Nice. Okay. This is what it feels like to be happy while you play Mario Kart 8. It's a nice feeling, man. Like, when I get sad or mad or just salty in general, I suppose is the word the internet uses these days, my racing goes to shit. I like how I took the identical line from last lap. Did you notice that? When you drift in this game, you leave tire tracks. And I took the basically identical line there as well. Only one of... There we go. Okay. Okay, this has been a really good Mario Kart Stadium for me so far. I don't think I've missed a soft drift. Unfortunately, I'm able to get blue shelled, but there's nothing I can do about that except for lay down my banana and try to get a box. I'm not going to be able to recover any of those coins, but I do immediately get a banana. So, I can recover them here, and yeah. You notice my line here. I'm the only one who took that line all 3 laps. The reason for that being is it's the best line. Well, close to. As I missed the last mini turbo of the race. Wario always wins. This is what I was going to mention early on in this race, but because it's Mario Kart, I didn't bother opening my damn mouth. I actually won, though, and I believe if I won all 5 races in last episode, and I've just won 3 in this episode, or is that 2? What have we raced so far in this episode? We've raced Cheeseland, Mario Kart Stadium, and... oh boy. We raced something at the start, didn't we? I'm convinced we did. Yeah, this will be the last race. I go mainly based on the timestamp. I'm pretty sure 10 minutes means this is the last race. As last race here, I don't think we've raced on Toad Harbor yet, so I'm willing to vote Toad Harbor. Though if we get Big Blue, will not be upset. So yeah, I don't know if I finished my thought about trick canceling momentum. It seems like it can only be a detrimental thing, right? Why would you ever want to cancel your momentum in a racing game? Depending on the part of the track, or like whether, like I said, if there's a turn coming up that you want to be able to take better, or just weird things in weird tracks, sometimes it's better to cancel out your momentum. And if we disconnect here, I'm going to be upset. But we didn't. It's good. It's all good. And we'll see what track we get. Looks like it'll be Toad Harbor. Ends up being Big Blue. One, like I said, not upset in the slightest, as I believe I am starting in pole position here, and I will be able to, unless something crazy happens. We're racing against Daddy from Canada, Ontario. Good old Tim from Maryland, United States. F-Zero X Mario Kart. Let's get it. As, not really much to say. I don't know why I let go of my drift there, because that's not where you're supposed to do it, but oh well. Oh jeez. I didn't even know you could ride up on that. I was just kind of admiring back. I wasn't even like, that wasn't even like a look back to see other racers, because if you're looking back to look at other racers, there we go. You do that. It's like a quick thing. Because you're checking, are they there or not? And I just fucked that up again because I was looking back. It doesn't matter. Look at my lead! I'm literally just screwing around now. I shouldn't, because this is Mario Kart 8. Can I get that boost panel? No. I should have went to the left. Should have went to the left. I saw it appear. I knew it was going to appear there, but I didn't do it. Left, left, right, right is faster there. Don't always have to get the mini turbo there, or SMT rather. As I missed that, that is really detrimental to miss. But here's another instance right there, as you saw. Don't trick. Cancels out your SMT. Look at this view, guys. Isn't this game beautiful? Wario, the legend. I love Wario. I should actually legitimately use him more. This guy's voice acting is straight up the best I've ever seen in a video game. As I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Road to 10,000. If you did, feel free to show some support, drop a rating, and check out the other episodes as well. Hope to see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. See you later. Peace out.